Hello, this is Vincent Dino, Assistant Director for Career Services at La Sierra University. Today we're going to go over a short tutorial on how you, the student, are going to log on to your Handshake account. A little bit different for students as it would be for faculty and staff, and I'll show you why in just a moment. But to get started, just simply go to the La Sierra main site, go into the Main campus, and I have already logged in, so it just automatically recognized me. So I'm going to go over to my campus portal. And this is the main difference for students versus faculty and staff on how we're going to go forward. So everyone has this La Sierra Gmail. We all go into it a few times a day. Underneath that, you see Career Bridge. This is what faculty and staff do not have. This is part of the single sign-on that students do have. So the next step you're going to do is hit that, and it's going to bring you to the Handshake website. Now, this is specifically a La Sierra built Handshake. Handshake is located on many university campuses throughout the United States, even a few overseas. The Handshake accounts are built specifically from a university's email. So as long as your email is active, whether it be a student or alumni, you will always have access to your Handshake account. But for students that are transferring in or possibly transferring out to and from campuses, you can still access if you start here with your La Sierra, but it's probably to your benefit if in fact that new campus has the Handshake platform that you sign up using their email address. But nonetheless, everyone right now and any active student and actually some alumni will have a Handshake hosted by La Sierra University. And Handshake is like a mix between Facebook and LinkedIn. A major difference is Handshake is tailored and tapered towards the college student, where the college student can put their experiences. It's more built around the parameters of either recent graduates or those pursuing an education, pursuing an academic discipline, and the employers that are vetted to see your profiles also know that they're coming on a college campus because they're specifically looking for your level of experience, and it might even include other opportunities such as internships, paid and unpaid. Now, when you think of your account at this point, if you haven't logged on to Handshake yet, what you need to know is that it is like a big empty parking lot with parking spots, and you simply have an assigned number. And we're going to get you to that assigned number very shortly. If you decide not to use Handshake, nobody will ever know anything about you on this Handshake platform. There's nothing said about you yet. It's up to you to build it. We encourage you to do that because we have over 500 employees. We have over 500 employers that are specifically coming onto our virtual campus looking for students like yourself to give them opportunities. So it's to your advantage in this job market to go ahead and get into your account and start building it up and adding what you would like other people to see. Now, first off, do not go to the sign up, not the red one, because you're already signed up. You already have your parking spot ready to go. You're going to go to sign in. And when you go to sign in, I had already done it, but when you go to sign in, somewhere in the above, it's going to give you different schools you could choose from. And all you got to do is start typing in La Sierra, and La Sierra University will pop up. You click that school, then it's going to ask you for your email address, and you're going to put your student La Sierra email address, and it'll give you something like this the first time you sign in. Once you get to that page, this is what it's going to look like. Now you've taken the steps where you've went into the Handshake site. It asks you the school. You put it in La Sierra. It asks you your email address. Now, because I had already put my account together, I couldn't show you guys this, but what you need to know is that once you get in, it's going to give you no, it's not really an option. It's going to tell you to, at this point, now that you've acknowledged that you have an account, to go ahead and make your own discrete password. That way you're the only one that has access to it. So make your discrete password, remember what it is, and then you can start with your Handshake account. So it's a good idea to get into it. And even if you decide not to put a whole lot of information of yourself into it, there are a lot of different resources where you can look and search for jobs. As you see, there's some job postings here already. This isn't specifically towards me. It's basically what's out there on some of the employers that are hiring. Now, if you also notice, they're not all California State, but neither are our students. We have students all over from the country. even internationally. And we have some of you home right now that are studying from abroad. So let's look at what I have on my profile. Once again, your profile is not going to have anything on it, possibly just your name if you have acknowledged the account. But here I see this information here. Now, where I want to point out is that as you're looking over my stuff, my information, it does show my current GPA at 3.6. But if you look down here, I have these padlocks. The only reason why you're able to see it on mine is because I am in my user view right now. If you want to go search for me and you may want to try it, it's my choice to let my GPA to be visible to anybody. So if you leave it padlocked like this and you don't edit it to unlock it, nobody will ever see your GPA, and there are different parts and different aspects of your information that you can lock out that you only see it on the user's end, on your own end, not the viewing end. So this is some of my work experience. Yes, I was in the military for I think 32 years cumulatively. So you see some of that experience there. I have not done a whole lot. Of building up my virtual resume here. Here's another point here. So you make GPA public. So this is one of your options. A lot of students were asking me, "Oh, is my GPA going to be visible to anybody who wants to see it?" And there's a rule of thumb: if you have like a 3.5 or higher, it is a good idea to put it out there. But once again, totally up to you. So here it is, and then you have options here to upload your resume. You can search different jobs here. And what is really cool about this that's different from LinkedIn, although I do encourage you to also do a LinkedIn. Do LinkedIn by all means. But you see here, one thing you're not going to really find on LinkedIn are these different categories, that help you out for your internship, on campus even. So you have different capabilities, different options that you wouldn't see on LinkedIn. You can look into applications. Here are some of the employers that are vetted, that are already on here looking for people. All kinds of different locations. You might be even collaborate with different students who have already accepted their profiles. And these are different students from around the nation at different, now what they have done, now I'm in curriculum and instruction, so apparently that's one thing I'd already read about my profile, where it's asking me if I want to collaborate and connect with other university students who are also in the same academic discipline as I am. But that's really it in a nutshell. The whole goal here was to give you guys an idea on where it's at, how to sign in, how it can empower you. But please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions about Handshake and how it can work best for you.